Hey y'all, welcome back. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the divine? Was it divine? I'm sorry, well, you are divine, can't deny that. But what do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit, divine spirit? What do you have for the collective? So you guys, that kind of plays into what I was hearing before the cards came out in meditation. So I heard, don't hesitate. Now, the interpretation of that could go differently in meaning depending on whose ears it's falling upon. Because a don't hesitate for one person could mean, go beyond everything, don't hesitate, just do it. But they could be going against someone's will or going against, what it is that someone is trying to, stay away from, but they're kind of pushing their way in, if that makes sense. So possibly somebody being guided by, an entity, and the entity is telling them don't hesitate. That's one way. And then of course you, collective, you being guided by the divine, they're also saying don't hesitate. So if there is something that needs to be done to make sure that you are safe, protected, whatever it is that you need to do not hesitate. So again, do not be fooled by what's impending. There could be something on the table right now that you're contemplating either way, but just always know that there shouldn't be a need for hesitation if it calls for that. All right. So whatever that means to you. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What's collective need to know? You guys, I might be clearing my throat through the reading, so I apologize in advance. I also heard just now, don't judge. Don't judge. So to me, that means just kind of keep an open mind. Don't already draw your own conclusion. Don't judge, because if God is working, of course he's always working. He, she, God, universe, creator, spirit, Holy Spirit, all of that, right? Creator, source. They're always working, ancestors, guides. So with that energy just now, that could be, don't draw your own conclusion. Like don't become like fearful of anything. Don't let, past vibes and emotions set in. Of course, you always remember, but if this is a chance for, spirit to actually work, like right now, like they have this person right where they want them to be able to do their work, don't get in the way of that. All right, here we go, y'all. There it is in a nutshell, I bet. I bet that's it right there. All right, I'm not even gonna push. So we have Strength card at the bottom of the deck, y'all. That says so much right now. So the Strength card just means that because I'm focused on this infinity loop above this person's head in the picture, right? That infinity loop says so much right now, because it's like this is an infinite cycle of you being you, and from where you've come to where you are now, you're well equipped. You have the knowing to understand how this thing works, right? So at this time, you should possibly know that, you don't want to get in the way. You don't want to interfere with what spirit is doing right now. You don't want to be the cause of, something going off the rails when it was never intended to be, because, you got caught up. Like, you just want to sit back, relax, surrender, and not give in to fear. That's what this Strength energy is about at the bottom of the deck. That's overall energy here, y'all. It took a long time for this lady in this card to be able to know that she can control the beast. She can tame the lion. It took her a while to get here, but she's here. So that's you, collective. And another thing I'm looking at, I see the castle in the background. I always see something different, because when I'm channeling, it's something that's telling me to draw my attention to a certain thing in the card. So sometimes it's my first time even seeing something in the card. But right now I'm drawn to this castle in the background. So that lets me know, Help is miles away. If this person in the card needed to call on anyone, they would never come because there's no one else around. It's just her and this beast. She's not stressed, is she? She's not pressed, concerned at all, because she's got this. That's you. And number 8, this is number 8. So that infinity symbol is very connected to the number 8. All right, y'all, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, here we are. Let me turn these cards over so we can understand what's headed our way. All right, y'all, here we go. So, look, I already know what this is. That's why I'm trying to let you know. All right, that probably was like, okay, extra. I know, sorry. But I'm getting kind of hype right now because it's just confirmation, all right? Look who we have here. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who's hiding. They're scared. They're running. They're afraid now because of all this stuff that they dished out is coming for them. It's finding them in the corners. It's finding them in the light, you know, because they're afraid to be in the dark. So they have no choice but to find this person in broad daylight. So anything can happen at any given time in regards to this person reaping what they sow, in regards to how they've dealt and treated others. They can't run. They're trying to run, but they can't. So this Page of Wands energy also has a lot to do with them doing dirty deeds. It doesn't matter. Anybody could get it. Grandma, mom, cousin, uncle, aunt, anybody, child, anybody can get it. By way of this person making sure that their image to them stays pristine while they're stabbing everyone around them. But they're running now. Again, I can't stress that enough. They're coming, they're running away from something, all of that. All right, let's see what's under this energy. We have the Hangman. So a decision has been made and they know it. That's why they're running. They're trying to escape. Hangman energy here. This is life-changing. Let's see what else is here. Look at what's behind this. The Tower card. Yep, something has been, some decision has been made and it's definitely not gone in their favor. So right now I'm hearing recluse. I'm hearing or feeling that they're running towards the nearest thing possible that's going to offer them refuge, healing, support, because they have none. So collective, if this means them running straight to you, they're coming to you. Because you were the one who did offer that unconditional love and support to them. Like you probably treated them better than their own parent. But what did they do to that? They neglected that. They took it for granted. They dogged you out. They treated you like nothing, like a stranger at times. Turned on you like a wounded animal. So they're running from this tower because the gavel has come down, whether it's a spiritual gavel or an actual gavel in court. They're running. Someone's made a decision to make their life a living hell is what I'm getting. And they're trying to escape that. So I'm getting an energy of just traveling wherever they can travel to. So you might be a distance away from them. So they're coming for refuge against this tower, but little do they know they can't stop this tower. Like this is divine ordinance. They can't stop that. Look, Justice card reverse. It went against them. I just told y'all that. I mentioned the gavel, whether it's spiritual, physical, it went against them. It's not in their favor. You can run, but you can't hide. Like, why doesn't this person get this through their head? And no, you don't get to come and blood suck, leech off of the person who showed you the most graciousness. You don't get that opportunity anymore. Collective, this is what you know. You do not give them the opportunity anymore. You probably gave them many chances. And that's why they feel they can still come back, because they think you're some kind of sucker. Stand your ground. Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Stand your ground. Don't hesitate. Look, 3 of Swords. all of this pain right now that they're experiencing is because it's what they dished out. But they just can't make the connection. I don't understand. So if this is someone with a mental illness, then, I'll possibly give them a pass, but still you can't escape what is owed to you. You can't escape it. Three of Swords. Let me get some more information on this Three of Swords. So this has to do with a breakup, or either they're trying to run from somebody who is in this energy with this Three of Swords that they may have broken up with, or they've hurt, disappointed somehow. They're running from this energy attached to that person, is what I'm picking up here. And this is another scenario to where, they're throwing rocks at glass houses. You're going to get that back. Like, how do you not think that, you're not penetrating this person to where you're going to receive that again? I don't know why I keep repeating that, but I feel like it's just one of those things where they're just not getting it. Like it's falling upon deaf ears, or deaf ears. Ooh. Hope I didn't say that for a reason. Yeah, so this Three of Swords is somebody that, it's attached to someone that they're running from. So either they threw the last dagger and they're running, they're taking off, like the last possible worst thing they can do, they just did it, and they're running from it. Because this person probably had to call the police, or had to take out a warrant, or had to go get or something. Okay, so possibly they're being served with papers and they know it. They know the papers are coming, so they're trying to leave town real quick. Because this Knight is action. They're moving. And the Tower, of course they're moving. Justice reverse, of course they're booking it. Let's see what else is here. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe. Okay, look, I did not mention mental illness. Seven of Cups reverse. That's mental illness all day long. This is why they don't get it. It's crazy to see someone that they appear to be like a good person in front of other people, but otherwise. You've seen, you've witnessed, you've been on the receiving end. You can feel it. When they change from light to dark. You've seen that with your own two eyes. This person doesn't know that they're doing this. I would assume at this point they have no idea. They know, but they don't really know or understand how this is happening, how they go from Mr. Jekyll to Dr. Hyde, or Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, whichever one it is. It's like that interchanging energy of going from light to dark. Like they're super helpful, but then they're extremely dark. And that would be that Knight of Wands energy, because it's an immature energy in the reverse. So if this is an action of doing something that they know they shouldn't be doing, like, a child with good common sense wouldn't even be doing that. But they're like a full-grown adult and they do it thinking that they can get away. Something's off there. You don't think? So mental illness, y'all. So don't hesitate. I told you, Strength card reverse, what I heard in the channeling, don't hesitate. Remember that. If this person's not operating in a full mental health well check, and you see it with your own eyes and you can feel it, keep your finger on the trigger. Literally and figuratively. Ooh, my God. My God, y'all. All right, here we are. What else is going on here? So off to the side, look, we have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords. Oh, my gracious. What is this, y'all? What is this? I'm going to let y'all see this. Y'all see this? Look at all the swords. And these swords definitely are somebody in their thoughts. Not their feelings, but in their thoughts of how to carry this plan through is what I'm hearing. How are they going to carry this plan through? What's the plan? What do they have planned, collective? That's what you need to know here with the Strength card. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's all you need to know. That is all you need to know. And be certain and be sure and rest assured in knowing. This Nine of Wands, okay, so all of these cards are on their side, right? So it's neither upright or reverse. So I have to determine that this energy is pending. It's to be determined based on something else. However, the response is going to be to whatever this plan is that they want to execute. Because this Nine of Wands has everything to do with somebody stopping to kind of pause and think about if they want to keep going forward to the Ten of Wands, or if, they just need to just forget about the whole thing. But it's on the side, so it could go either way here. Now, this Five of Swords has to do with, them knowing that, they're a deceitful person. But at the same time, it looks like all of that deceit is turned back on them, but they never stop being deceitful. Like they never stop being in this Five of Swords energy, knowing that potentially what they dished out is coming back to them. So they're still up in guard here, because I'm interpreting the energy either way. So they're still on guard in regards to what to do next, but they can't keep running and escaping. So in their mind, they're constantly just feeding themselves ways to get out of something, or ways to try to deflect or deceive, or whatever this is with these Five of Swords here. And it's so because they dished out so much, it's like they have to think about this sword and then that sword and then that sword, like trying to keep all of these swords from penetrating them. The idea is to take the sword from the other person. But it's like you gave them the ammo and now you're trying to take the ammo back from them. This is this energy right here. That'll make sense to somebody. This Six of Swords has everything to do with being hidden and driven away, like being cloaked, like being not seen or not detected, or this is like, God, please get me out of this mess. God, help me get out of this situation. Six of Swords, interpreting both ways. So this is a plan that they've thought of themselves. This has nothing to do with spirit guiding them safely to a safer place or to a place to where they can have refuge and think. This is something they're taking this action into their own hands. So already it's cursed, but they don't know this. Nine of Swords. This is their doing. This is them not being able to sleep at night because of everything they've dished out. Five of Swords. This is them being unhealthy, connected to the Seven of Cups reverse. If you can't get enough sleep, then your mind is turning to mush. Like there's some sort of psychosis here with this energy. Like if you can't rest, then what kind of condition are you in during the day? Not a good one. And if it's happening repetitively because you're being haunted at night, you can't sleep, you can't turn the lights out, then imagine what they're dealing with during the day. I did mention the daytime, didn't I? Like they can't escape, whether it's night or day. Like they can get it in the daytime too. This Tower energy and Justice card reverse. They know this. But they're running toward who has the strength here. Who's the most powerful person to them right now? Who's the one who always seems to hold things down despite the challenges that they have? You, collective, Strength card. That's you. You know how to tame the beast, and the beast lives within them. That's how they don't recognize that they're dishing this stuff out. And then when it comes back to find them and they think they can run from it, like this is repetitive. Like they think they can always do this in this manner. And that's not how this works. But who are they coming to for refuge? Like you're supposed to be the beast. You're supposed to be the one who was throwing out all of this and dishing out all of this stuff against people and doing it without any remorse. And now you're like the cowardly lion here. Collective, I know you're saying, don't come my way. I ain't got nothing for you. Like, at all. Spirit, please clarify the energy on the table, please, and thank you. But you're the one in their eyes that held it down the best. Possibly more so than their own family. People that they grew up with and know and have relationships with. You are outstanding in their eyes. Any clarifier, Spirit? There may, okay, there we are. Oh boy. Okay, mature man at the bottom of the deck. We'll see what that's about. But look what's here on top. That fell out over here in this energy, y'all. What do you see? Imprisonment, right? 2 and 9 is 11. That's a couple. So this could be your ex-person. I'm pretty sure I'm talking to somebody who recognizes this energy as being their ex. Imprisonment card, toil and labor. They got to do it. They don't want to do it. Somebody's got to do it. They don't want to come back and show you how bad they're suffering, because you'll be able to see it. You'll be, just physical sight alone, you'll be able to see what they've been through. If you haven't had contact with this person in some time, you'll physically be able to see it. Dark circles, loss of weight, clothes maybe looked a little mangled. Not that you're judging them off of that, but normally that's not what they would want you to see. But they were in some sort of dire need to where that didn't even really matter at this point. I just need to get to you. That's what they're saying. And 3 and 8 is also 11, by the way. Despair. We know this. We know. Yeah. Eventually you got to pay for that. Right? And then concern. So there's something else that they need to get off their chest. They need to let you know about. So, but whatever it is, they're running from it. They're running from whatever that concern card is. Might have to do with this mature man here. And if this is a mature, this is what I'm getting. If this is a mature man who's in spirit, so it could be a father, a grandfather, a uncle, somebody's guiding them to do this. Whatever it is that they're coming to you for, because they see you have this strength, you have this hold on them. You see this? You have this control on them. They never expected this old maiden to be the one out of all the townspeople, all of their community, their family, people they've shitting on. They never knew that you were the one that could tame the actual beast when the beast needed taming. So here they come. So possibly this mature man is making them do this, or this mature man is haunting them to do this. Like, you need to go make this right. That could be an ancestor of yours. You need to go make this right. Or you need to, or they could just be pushing them in your direction for the ultimate, when God comes in, when spirit comes in, to hold this person accountable. Because this energy right here just seems like something that they've come up with. This is not spirit-led energy right here. This is them in duress. Duress. That's the word, right? Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm just trying to put it together because I don't use that terminology. But that's just what you need to know about that energy. Oh, man. You guys, let me get a Spellcaster Oracle card. And we're going to go ahead and move on from this. Spirit, you have a Spellcaster card for clarification, please. I just heard proper so and then proper like. So if they're about to be dealt with because they've conjured up this plan that is definitely not spirit-led, then they're definitely about to be dealt with. So don't you get in the way, collective. Do not get in the way of this spanking from the universe, possibly. Strength card here. The beast is about to be tamed here, is what this is. It's a tower. They don't know that tower is on both sides, gonna meet them in both ways. Look, new beginnings. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, transformation. Like I said, do not get in the way of this divine ordained tower that's falling. Remember your strength. Remember where you came from, how far you've come. Say your prayers. Do your protection rituals, whatever that is that you do. And go on about your business, because that new beginning is here and they feel it. They know that they need to get to you. This has come up a couple of times in the past previous readings, that your new beginning is here. So they feel threatened. They feel it. They can't get left behind. Not with this tower energy. They're on the first thing smoking to get a piece of what this is that you're experiencing here with this transformation and new beginnings, right? They're in prison, though. They can't get to you in that way. They'll never be able to join you on this new beginning. They think they have a chance. Like I said, these swords, they've been thinking and feeling all of this, coming up with some sort of plan that's against Creator's will for your life. They've come up with this on their own. Has nothing to do with Holy Spirit guiding them to you. They're trying to do it themselves, but imprisonment says so much right here. They've been locked away. There's no way they'll be able to feast off of your buffet of this new experience coming your way. No way. They'll never be allowed entry in. All right. Well, they're always going to try, right? I hope this helps.